Good morning, Eagles. Today on GVTV, we've got a lot to cover.
First up, a look at the Grain Valley softball team and their run in districts.
Then, we'll talk about the football team and their preparations before the playoffs.
And finally, we'll discuss if teenagers should still be dressing up for Halloween.
Hello, Eagles. Welcome back to GVTV. I'm Riley Spencer.
And I'm Will Page, and we're glad to have you here with us today. Let's jump right into our topic of the day.
The softball team is on a 13-game win streak going into state.
The girls have been on a heater, even taking down a highly ranked Blue Springs South team.
Bentley, Craver, and Owen Gooch interviewed the players about the playoffs.
Let's send it over to them.
As softball postseason begins, it brings new excitement and a change of focus.
I wouldn't necessarily say there's been a change in focus, but there's definitely like a higher intensity that the girls have and they're feeling at practice. We just have the mindset that, take it game by game, and yeah.
It's really been a change because knowing for seniors, like I'm a senior, that it's really important that we get to keep playing with our season and our high school careers. I know that a lot of us have played together since we were little. Like I played with Sid and Liv in Madison since I was like 8, so it's really important for us to all just keep going.
I think there's been a change of focus, knowing it's win or go home, but not a lot has changed, like team-wise, and anything we do hasn't changed because we're trying to keep everything the same, keep everything rolling, but we're definitely focusing more knowing that our season will play.
With the start of the postseason, the seniors will need to be a role model for the younger players.
The seniors have been a huge role model this year because our team is made up of 8 seniors actually, so 8 out of our 14 girls on the roster are seniors. They're great leaders because they're great girls on and off the field. They produce in the lineup and they produce defensively, so all around our seniors have played a huge role in our season.
We have 9 seniors on the team, so we don't have any freshmen. We have 2 juniors and 2 sophomores, so they've really helped us grow as players and individuals, and they always just remind us to keep our confidence up on and off the field and do our best.
Even though this will be new for some of the underclassmen, they will still need to step up in some big ways.
Madison, Molly, and Abe and Sophie Romo have all been very big contributors to us winning games. Madison and McKenzie, their bats have been really hot lately. Molly's thrown great. Sophie's doing great on the bases, doing great for us in the outfield, and I'm really excited to see how they do postseason.
So underclassmen Kenzie Rust and Abe Scott have really contributed in both defensive and offensive ways. They both have really high batting averages, and they both come up in clutch situations for us.
Our underclassmen have stepped up in ways that I think we have 4 of them that are starters, but they're very talented, they're very aggressive, they communicate really well. Those underclassmen are in our top 5 batting lineup, so they just produce athletically, and yeah.
This has been Owen, Gooch, and Bentley Craver. Thanks for watching.
I think the girls have a legit shot to win it all this year.
Me too, Riley. Good luck to the girls on the rest of their playoff run.
Speaking of playoffs,
the football team is 5-3 going into their final game of the season before the postseason.
Here's Aiden and Liam talking about the players' preparations going into the playoffs.
Just think about it like it's another game, but also I think the pressure helps me succeed on the field and off the field because I know that every single snap could be my last.
I feel like we're going to handle it pretty well this year. Personally, it's my 3rd year going into it, so I don't feel like as much pressure as normal.
How important is discipline and their go-home mindset for the Grain Valley football team? They are heading into the playoffs with high hopes and goals to win it all. We talked with a few of the team's captains to learn more about how they feel and what preparations are going on inside of the locker room.
It's extremely important. Execution-wise, every single person has to do their job. So there's 11 guys in the field. If one person doesn't do their job, consequences could be a loss of the game. And then really discipline, super important. Every guy's got to be there for each other and not just themselves.
How important is discipline and execution at this stage of this season?
It's really important because after this week, if we lose, we go home and then we're just done.
This is Aiden, Schaaf, and cameraman Liam Barney.
The Eagles have a bye week in the first round of districts. They'll play in the district semifinal next week.
Good luck, Eagles, on the rest of your season.
Halloween is coming up. Will, what will you dress up as?
I'm dressing up as John Daly. What about you?
I'm going to be Hunter Dale Nally.
Here's Genevieve, Addison, and Quinn on if high schoolers should still dress up for Halloween.
As young kids gear up for Halloween, older students seem to be divided. Some still celebrate while others say they've outgrown it. Is trick-or-treating only for younger children, or can older kids join in the fun too? I'm Quinn Hamrick, and let's find out what GV students and faculty think.
Halloween is believed to have originated from the ancient Celtics and was a holiday for adults to observe the dead and to remember. However, the holiday evolved into a day to party and dress up, mainly within children. Teenagers are now at an awkward stage where trick-or-treating might start to feel a little awkward, childish even. Do Grand Valley high schoolers still trick-or-treat and celebrate Halloween? Out of 189 students, 137 said they still trick-or-treat, while 52 said they don't. Even though some students say they think high schoolers shouldn't trick-or-treat, some still find joy in participating.
I think it's for everyone wants to do it. It's just kind of like a fun activity. Not gonna lie, you get free candy and you get to dress up kind of scary.
High schoolers can trick or treat. Go trick or treating.
With all this being said, why do some teenagers stop trick or treating?
I feel like when you're older, like you really just like pass out the candy.
I think it's for little kids to enjoy. They like to dress up in their cute little costumes of their favorite characters. And high schoolers are kind of disrespectful about it, I feel like.
However, some teachers at Grand Valley differ in their opinions about high school students' participation.
Yeah, high schoolers should not be allowed to trick or treat because you're not children. If a high school kid comes to my house and asks for candy, I'm going to laugh at them and tell them no.
I think anybody can participate in celebrating Halloween as long as they're being safe and having fun.
You might get away with it as a freshman, but I think it's time to, like I said, when you get older, you have to find new ways to celebrate Halloween. I think trick-or-treating is for the younger kids.
Although some teenagers don't trick-or-treat, they still find other ways to celebrate.
Me and my good friend Charlie Kudar, we went to the haunted houses together and it was really fun.
Some Eagle Time teachers find ways to integrate traditions into their class while still keeping things mature.
Eat candy. We're probably going to maybe bake something kind of Halloween themed or something like that.
So do high school students celebrate Halloween? Absolutely. They just do it in their own way. This has been Genevieve Wheeler reporting for GVTV with cameraman Addison Kennedy and Quinn Hamrick.
I'm still dressing up for Halloween.
Me too. We hope you have a happy Halloween, Eagles.
But before we wrap things up, here's a few words from our sponsors.
Welcome to Whataburger, Blue Springs' favorite spot for delicious meals any time of day or night. Indulge in our mouth-watering, customizable burgers and iconic crispy fries that keep you coming back for more. And don't forget about our creamy, dreamy shakes available in a variety of flavors that'll make your taste buds dance. From family outings to late-night cravings, experience the flavor and feel the love at Whataburger, just like you like it. Open 24/7. Visit us today at Whataburger in Blue Springs, Missouri. Your taste buds will thank you.
Well, now I know what my weekend plans are.
That's all we have for today's episode.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at GVHS Eagle Media for updates and behind the scenes.
But make sure it's not during school. We'll see you next time, Eagles.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's GVTV.